Hello everyone, welcome to my intuitive energy show. Hope you are all well. So it's Sunday, I'm starting to do Sunday live shows. So yeah, so hi everyone, and the same rules apply. And sorry, just tweaking my hair. So hope you're all well. Hi guys. So hope you're well. I hope you enjoyed the little short videos that I created for you guys. Just a very quick look while you're on your mobile phones. Okay. So hi there. So okay, so before we dive in with the questions, I will pull out very randomly. Sorry, no, my hair. I will pull out very randomly a free reading. Okay, if you do want to make a super chat for the exchange, please do. Otherwise, it's just kind of, pulling out randomly, and because it's live, it's just trying to get the lighting right here. The lighting is the most difficult thing with YouTube, I feel. Just kind of tweak it. So I hope you're okay. So just setting up here. So like I said, if you want a question answering urgently, you can actually send a super chat and I will super chat you. Okay, otherwise it's very much hit and miss. So that's the way it goes. I just want to say to people who have sent me a pot of tea, and I just want to say thank you so much for supporting my channel. I have taken a note of people who have done that. I've been extremely busy the last week or two, and I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for those pots of teas. I just have really appreciated them, and it helps me to support my channel. Okay, so before we start, if you can be a little bit patient with, I hope you can, and you stay with me while I set up this situation here, this live show, because it takes a minute, and I've also got my coffee here too. So hi everyone. If you are new to my channel, I am a psychic. I would say that I'm a psychic intuitive empath, because I don't like to boast. I don't like to show off, but I am. I feel in truth, if I wanted to boast about what I do, I feel that I am an intuitive psychic healer. I heal people from their inner spirit, their inner core, and their soul. I help them on their journeys. So that's what I really do. If I really wanted to blow my trumpet, okay, I heal your soul. That's what I am. That's my calling. And I go into the inroads, the outer roads, and the labyrinths to actually, touch that nerve to help you to heal. Okay, and also I have a psychic ability and it's an empathic clairescence ability to feel, to sense energies and auras, and mainly energies. I sense energies, and in ever what capacity these energies come through. It can sometimes I visualize in my mind. I actually see a road or a village or a town. I see you walking down a road and things like that. These images come up in my mind, and I take it from there that I actually see you. Sometimes I also write things down to explain to. I've done that too, to explain where they are, where I see them in the future, where a road is. I actually give directions to a road where I feel this road may be. So that's just the really just a small detailed explanation of what I do. And so make of you of what you will, but empaths do not like to blow their own trumpet. They are very unassuming, pretty shy in a way, and sometimes they don't like to, because they're embarrassed that people will mock them and that kind of thing. But that's what I do. And what I do is I help to soothe and heal people's spirits and soul. Okay, because not all of us have souls and spirits, and that's why I mention, and that's why I mention narcissists on my channel, because they don't possess empathy. They don't possess a spirit or a soul. They're empty shells. And I notice that, because if I'm there to heal you and heal your spirit and your soul, and you've not got one, then it stands out and it jumps out to me. Okay, so that's me, and that's my explanation. I see what I see, and I share that gift with you. Okay, so let's get along here. Seeing as if I've got a lot of questions right now, so I've got myself a little coffee here. I've got a coffee tonight instead of tea. So okay, so hi everyone. Thank you for coming. And like I said, if you want to help my channel and support my channel, you can give a super chat and I'll come directly to you. Okay. So otherwise, this is me giving to you. And also it's a chance to chat in the community, because this is a community, and it's very much a caring, helping community. Hello there. Let's have a look who's here. So we've got all the explanations out there. So let's have a look. Let's delve in deep and let's get psychic, shall we? Let's get psychic. And I'm going to use my tools too. I have lots of tools. Hello, Xena. How are you? Thank you for your question. Hi, Kelly M. How are you? Thank you for coming. Hi, Nana Rosebud. Lovely to see you. And we will get through the questions. Well, I will just pull out randomly the 3 questions. Okay. Hi, Patricia. How are you? I did do a Zoom chat too on Patreon, which was really nice. It was lovely too. And if anybody wants to join us on Patreon, we have Zoom chats every Sunday. I also, have lots of predictions on there too. And if you want to come and join us, it'd be lovely to see you there. And we have a get together, we talk, and we have a chat. We meet each other. We actually get to see each other's faces, and we meet the community. So come on over to Patreon. It's only as much as a coffee, a coffee at a coffee shop each month. And, I also am doing another benefit on there of cosmic ordering. Okay. So that's another thing that I'm offering up there on Patreon. So let's continue. I had the weirdest dream last night, and I do believe that my dreams have some kind of meaning. It took me right back to the 1970s. It's a very strange reading. People's clothes that they were wearing, the long hair, that glam rock sort of look, the long hair. And it was weird, but I do believe in dreams that they have a message to give. It could be someone in spirit coming into my dreams, trying to talk to me and showing themselves as they were back in the 70s, the fashions that they wore. So it could be that. I'm actually doing Sunday a Zoom day. Sunday, not Monday. It's Sunday today. So no, we don't do Zooms on a Monday. Okay. So let's get along with this. And so very randomly, I'm going to pick out 3 ones. But as I said, you can actually, you can send that super chat. Okay. Xena, let's have a look here. Is Thomas confused about being with me only, or is he loyal and into me only? Thank you. Oh, that is so confusing when you sense that. You sense that what I get with this situation is emotional. What I'm getting here is emotional immaturity. That's what I'm getting here, Xena. Why do I say that? Because what I pick up energy wise is that you still why you met this guy, why you met Thomas, and from the start, and you're directing this relationship into a long-term relationship, and that's what you want. You want a long-term loyal relationship. This guy jumped into this relationship without, you were the one that was steering this relationship into this longevity committed relationship. Thomas just found himself in this relationship. Okay. And that's what energies I pick up here with this. It's like he's suddenly in this relationship and he doesn't kind of understand what it means. What does this mean? He understands what it means to actually have a girlfriend, but that's as far as this goes. And it doesn't matter how old this person is. A stunted emotional immaturity can be at any age. So I feel that he just found himself, he knew that he enjoyed the experience with you, and he liked you. And sometimes you get this with immature guys, they will say, oh, well, I like you. Don't get me wrong, I like you, because they've never thought any deeper than that. And this is where this immaturity is. And you're thinking, well, what do you mean you like me? And then you start to think, well, and this is what you're looking into, because Xena, you are much more mature than this guy. And this guy will, you're now kind of procrastinating requesting over this, because it's like he's coming across as he's like just there. He's just there, and well, I like you, kind of thing. I think that says it all, really. I think I've explained that. There is he doesn't know what a relationship is. He doesn't know what a committed relationship is, and you know, and this is how ridiculous this is. It's so immature. It's they don't even see their parents and see like, well, that's a committed relationship, especially if they come from some kind of broken home. They don't know what a committed relationship is. Well, my mom was on her own for years, and that's the way it is, isn't it? Kind of thing. So I think that you're looking into this, and you do get other people like your parents, your mom. Well, don't think about it so deeply. Just enjoy it for the moment. Now, I don't believe that. I believe that you're looking for Xena, that you're looking for loyalty, you're looking for a committed relationship. And when somebody says to you, well, just enjoy it for what it is, it's really saying, just enjoy it without the commitment, you know, without the loyalty. And I wouldn't accept that, because I actually value who I am. And I would never say, I'm just going to enjoy this for what it is, because that's just saying that I am into, you know, casual relationships, and I'm just going to enjoy this because, you know, for the kisses and the cuddles and the sex and whatever, when really that's against my ethical beliefs and truth. So I could never say to myself, just enjoy it for what it is, because I'd also be looking for, you know, loyalty too, because I don't go into relationships unless there's a future of commitment, because I don't do casual relationships. So I can understand where you're coming from, Xena. I feel what this is, the confusion that you feel around him is this energy of emotional immaturity, and it's making you think he's not committed, he's not loyal. You know, what's happening here is he is just thinking, it is what it is. Enjoy it for what it is. He may have even said that to you. Why can't you just enjoy it for what it is? When somebody says that to you, it's like, just enjoy it for like the casualness of it. And I feel that's not what you're looking for. I feel this space that this guy's in is very much, well, I've just found myself in this relationship and I don't even know why, because he's immature. How do you deal with someone who's immature? Well, it's up to them. Do you want them to, for your experience, to help them grow up? Do you want to stick around and wait for them to grow up and use you as some kind of a learning tool? Or would you rather meet someone who knows what relationships are and what being loyal is, and doesn't say to you, just enjoy it for what it is? You know, just enjoy it for what it is. That's rude. Okay. I do get that you sense with this card here, you do sense that this is like, you know, free. It's like a free spirit. It's like a free spirit with that card. It's like you don't know whether you're moving into a committed relationship, or it is what it is. It is what it is until it ends. There's no promises. Now, I feel that you need promises. I feel you're the type of person. So you have got to look at this relationship and think to yourself, okay, I need more assurances than this. Otherwise, this without any promises, without any, you know, commitment. It's just open-ended, and really it is what it is, you know, which is casual. And I don't feel that you want that. So I would say, when you ask me, is Thomas confused about being with me? He doesn't even know why he's with you. He just knows that he likes you. And I'm picking up here, and I have to be honest, that he's immature. And I feel that you're beyond that, and you're looking for something a little bit more kind of with a promise and loyalty and a commitment, not something that's open-ended. Open-ended could be anything. Open-ended could be an open relationship, you know, without promises. It could be anything. Okay. So I think what you need to do here is have a talk with him and tell him, you know, have a talk with him and just say, but I just pick up here, he's quite immature. And he's quite free-spirited. I don't feel he'd like the talk either. So I think you need to ask yourself, Xena, is this actually what you want? Not knowing where this is going, what's happening here. Is he in, you know, is he feeling this? Is he in this with me? Is he committed to this? Is he loyal to me? Is he cheating and all this kind of thing? Well, if he's left it open-ended, it could be anything. It could be anything. Okay. And I feel that's my answer. I can't tell you what to do, but I can say to you, Xena, is to actually, hi everyone, is actually have the talk with him. It depends how long you've been together. I think you deserve that. Okay. I just say to him, where is this going? We've not talked about, and if he says, where's it, what do you mean, where's it going? It is what it is. You can then say, well, I kind of need some assurances. I'm looking for a commitment. I'm looking for a committed relationship. So I need to know where this is going. And if he says it is what it is, enjoy it for what it is. Well, I don't want to enjoy it for what it is. I'd like to know. I need, as a person, to know where this is going. I don't accept that. Okay. And I feel that's where you will get your answer. What I pick up here is that he's not as mature as you emotionally. He hasn't got a clue why he's with you. He likes you and it's fun. He likes the sex. He likes your company. But in terms of being a grown-up and a man and think, well, I've been with this woman for this long and I need to show her respect and I need to show some kind of commitment because I can see that that's what she's looking for. So I need to show her in some way that I'm here, I'm loyal, and I'm planning to stay for a long time. Okay. So, and that's the assurances you need. Although you can get some guys that will lie to you, who will say, "I'm here for forever." When what does that mean? But what does that mean? So, I think if you have high value for yourself, you need to find out where this is going, what's the intentions here. Okay, and that's what I get here for you. I don't know where she's gone, Xena. She seems to have gone, but anyway, I have answered a question for her. Hello, everyone. Let's have a look here. Now, like I said, if you want to do a super chat, I will come straight to you with your question. Otherwise, it will just be random. I don't go down any list. I just pick out randomly if I want to do a free reading. Okay. So hi everyone. Hi NMCN. Hi, hope you're well too. Lovely to see you. Hi, Patricia, Nana Rosebud. Oh, everyone, lovely to see you. Okay, Lucy, Gail. Hi, Gail. Harun. Hi, Harun. Paula. Hi, Paula Martin. A. Bryant. Hi there. I see a few new faces here. That's great. Hi, Helen. Lovely to see you again. Ice Maiden. Hi. Okay. Whatever I will do. I will do some more free ones, but it will just be very random. Okay. Yeah. I did have this, Lucy. I had this dream about. It may, like I said, it may be somebody in spirit coming forward from the 70s, but this guy, it was like going back in a street in the 1970s, and long hair, quite skinny, very glam rock looking, and flared trousers, and that kind of energy. And I woke up and it was like so crystal clear, and it was like, why did I dream about 1970s and this guy? I can't remember what the dream was about, and I wish I'd have. I know I felt very happy. I know that I felt very happy. I also feel that you can cross dimensions in your sleep. I do believe in that. I feel that you can cross dimensions. My nose is itching. And whatever I feel in this dream, I actually felt very, very happy. Maybe it was a dream going into my subconscious that was trying to tell me that the years gone by were a lot happier. If you look back, times were a lot happier years ago. And maybe it's like spirit saying, times were a lot happier back then, not just for me, but for many people, and maybe that was the message, because it did. I just felt like the sun was shining. It felt very uplifting. It's like there was a lot of the burdens of modern society kind of like disappeared, and it's like it used to be a little bit more freer back then, and that energy came through. So maybe it's a message from the divine, from the universe, to say, it's time for things to start to change, because it's become very corrosive. I get this word coming through. It's becoming quite corrosive. Society. It's like, where is that community gone? Where is that neighborly love gone? Where is that carefree feeling gone? Maybe it's for all of us. What's happened to that? Why has it got so? I don't know. So maybe it's a message for all of us. Okay. Okay. So, Lucy T, yes, I get that. Much happier times for me back then. I see my dream of that very often, and always sunny. Yeah, it's like, I do, like, this guy had brown curly hair. It was long, and it was like, it was all very kind of, I would say loose, but it wasn't loose. It was like very, like, there was no kind of walls being built up, and this defensiveness, this protecting yourself. It was just more freer, just being who you are. You didn't care how embarrassing it was, that kind of thing. I don't know. Have we lost that? Have we lost that carefree kind of feeling? So, Hi, everyone. What's that? Yes, I think we are aware how it's changed so much makes me feel sad. Oh, well, I don't mean to make you feel sad. I actually feel that things have changed over it. Maybe that's the message I got intuitively. This dream I had, why was I thrown right back, like a throwback to the 1970s? I mean, I was even a kid back then. So, but in this dream, I was like, this guy was about 20, 25, and it was a sunny day, those like, this guy had some jeans on that were flared, and these jeans were um, like a light blue. I can't remember back then. Did we wear light blue denim trousers rather than dark denim? Anyway, I got that, and all very carefree, all very carefree. Free. I think we have lost it. We're talking about this on Zoom about the 1970s, and I think I mentioned this dream on there. I think do you know what? I think it was happier for a lot of us back then. It's like we had the discos. I think we didn't have internet, and we didn't have um, you know it was happier for a lot of us. We used to have, you know when we used to go and meet people, we used to go to a disco. We used to go to discos, didn't we, to meet people, our boyfriends, our girlfriends. We'd go to a disco, and it seemed like that's what we did. But now it's all very corrupt when you want to go dating. It was all very innocent back then. Yes, I think we have lost that. It's a shame. Okay, so let's answer some more questions. I don't want people to think I'm not answering any questions. So let's have a look here. Okay, hi, Nana Rosebud. Hi. Hi, Yvonne. Please, could you advise my daughter whether or not Ray will contact her again? Thanks. I'm pulling, like, if I go silent, it's because I'm just waiting for the energies to catch up. Oh, it's gone. It's gone very kind of silent. It's like he suddenly ghosted her. I don't know if that's the case. I think what I'm getting with your daughter is just put that phone down, put the mobile phone down, or just switch it off, because I just get some kind of ghosting here, like he's just disappeared. I hate it when that happens, but it happens. It happens a lot. People seem to lack loyalty. That's another change in society these days. If they just want to disappear, they just disappear and don't say anything, don't explain, just disappear. It's like, again, there's no kind of validating anyone these days anymore. It's just it's no like or the reason why I think I need some space, or I need time to think, is because of this. I think today's society, people just disappear, and they ghost each other. And I think we shouldn't get hurt about that. We shouldn't feel hurt when that happens, because everyone has the right to just disappear, and they have a right to make that choice, and you cannot kind of stop that. So that this is why I'm saying is put that mobile phone down. Tell your daughter to stop checking her phone, and because if he's made that decision to do that without no explanation, he's not that bothered about your daughter's feelings of needing to know what's going on. That he can do that. He feels that there's no need for him to. You have to accept his behavior. And anybody who has been ghosted or treated this way, don't think, is he going to call me? Is he going to ring me? What's happening here? And I really liked him. Everybody's got a right to just not call another person again, or just have time out without explanation. If they choose that behavior, listen to this, if he chooses this behavior, that says a lot about his character. If he chooses, then that's very powerful. If he chooses just to ghost you, just to cut you off without any validating or closure or explaining why he needs the time to think, then that's exposing that person's behavior, and they made that choice to behave like that. They made that choice to behave like that. And if that's hurting you, and that is the consequences of his behavior, is the consequences of his behavior that he chose to do, hurt you, then you have to think to yourself, do I want to be with someone who actually is capable of making that decision? So tell your daughter to put that phone down, because I get a ghosting situation here. And your daughter needs to ask herself, do I want to know someone and get involved with someone who is capable of that, making that choice and behaving that way? And it's not advice, it's just that I was picking up like ghosting Nana Rosebud. So that's what I would say to your daughter, and that's like a switch goes off in your head to say, oh, do I want someone who is capable of making that decision that would hurt me? If they're not aware that would hurt me, then they don't have any kind of empathy or kind of emotional thinking that would affect me. Then do I want to be with somebody who is incapable of that? So so what I would tell her to do is put that phone down, and decide, does she want to be with someone who can just cut her off that way? Because I get he's gone away. For whatever reason, he's made that decision to do that. He's made that decision to leave you hanging without no explanation. What does that say about his character? Knowing that would hurt you. That decision alone should help you make your decision. And it should, exactly, Jean Ward. I think I think when we're younger, and I remember, and especially Nana Rosebud, you maybe was like, you had this happen to you, and you fell in love with someone, and it happened so quickly, and then they suddenly didn't call you because they felt so they felt so sure of you. They felt so sure of you that they could just leave you, drop you, ghost you. They felt so sure and confident of you that you're going to just stay where you are until they do what they do and then come back. And they deliberately leave it open-ended. And again, with that reading I did earlier, what does open-ended mean? Open-ended means I'm okay with a casual relationship where I can come and go. And I can just drop you and I can come back. So the whole thing, the whole behavior would be illuminating to say he's exposing his behavior. Tell her to put that phone down, and it's up to her if he comes back. But I do get a ghosting situation here. Does your daughter want to be with someone who is capable of doing that, knowing it's going to hurt her? And I think you've got your answers there too, especially Jean's. Okay, so hi. Yeah, I think it does. It happens to all of us, and then we get burned, don't we? And we think, God, I really love that person, and they were capable of just dropping me for 2 years, and then, coming back. The reason they drop you without any explanation, because if this other thing doesn't work out, and they decide, well, if this other thing doesn't want to work out, what I want to explore, I can come back to her, and we can just get back on it again. And that's another thing. Do you want somebody who's capable of doing that? Of course you don't. So let's have a look here. If he does not respect you enough to let you know, it shows you what sort of person he is. Yeah, can be a power game too. Yeah, I think if somebody ghosts you and then they come, you can just say, "Well, you do this?" Well, if you do want to come back, I need an explanation of why you just did. You just left and you didn't come back, and I never heard anything from you. When you explain that to me, we can possibly move, be friends. But because you showed that behavior to me, where you could just cut me off like that, like there was nothing between us, and then just come back, it just illuminates you as a person. So yeah. Yeah, exactly, Lucy. Yeah. It's what it is. It's a backup. It's a backup if that other thing does. You're a backup. You're a backup plan if that other thing doesn't work out. Okay, she can be a backup plan. I've got a chance here to go and travel the world for 2 years. Instead of telling you, I've got a chance of going over to Europe to build cabins or whatever, and it's a great opportunity. I don't want to miss this while I'm young. I want to do this. It's nothing to do with you. It's something that I want to experience in my life, and I'm going to decide to do this. So I don't expect you to wait around for me. I don't expect you to be here when I've done that. So I understand that, but I need you to understand I need to do this. And I don't expect you to wait for me either. If the future dictates that we get back together, then that'd be great. If it doesn't, and our paths go different ways, then so be it. But I need to do this. I need to experience this. Then you can say, okay, you actually get an explanation that it's not about you, and then you may feel hurt. You may think, oh, I didn't want this to end. I wanted it to go another way, but I understand. And at least you won't be devastated, because if they're cowards and they do it anyway and think, well, if it doesn't work out, what I'll do is I'll go back to her as a backup plan. You don't know what they've been doing while they've been off on their jaunt. And they instead of explaining to you, you're absolutely devastated because they've just cut you off without no explanation, no closure, nothing. And they've just gone off and done what they selfishly wanted to do. Leaving it open-ended, leaving that door open, and hoping you'll wait for them. And it's totally, utterly selfish. So, if they've just ghosted you without any explanation, it just shows what a coward they are. They've just left you hanging, and they've left you heartbroken, not knowing whether they've met someone else, whether they're cheating, whether they've fallen in love with someone else, or whether they've just gone to Timbuktu to do some log cabin building or something like that, and just following a dream. It's always be better. It's intelligent to actually explain what happened and what you wanted to do and explore, okay, before you actually do the ghosting. It does. This is like people just lost that kind of loyalty to people. They just drop people these days, and it's like it's online dating. I don't even do online dating. I find that, I know it's sometimes you can meet your partner on online dating, but I feel that that's such a minefield of narcissism, and just dropping people and dating that other person, and then coming back to that person and then dating that person. Yeah. It's a lot of ghosting so they can date other people. Yeah, it's true. I wouldn't meet anybody on a dating site. Not now. Oh gosh, no. Yeah. Hi, Nana Rosewood. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, just think of the behavior. Just tell your daughter, think of the behavior. If they're capable of doing that, just cutting you off, not letting you know, then is that the kind of person you want to be with? Because they're knowingly doing it, thinking, I'm ghosting her and I'm going to hurt her and she's going to pine for me, but I don't care because I'm going to do this anyway. That's the behavior. Okay. Okay, so let's have a look here. Hi, everyone. Lovely to see you on the live show. So let's have a look. If you do want a super chat reading, I can come directly to you, or it's very, very much random. Actually, I did want to do a daily reading on this show, but it seems like a lot of people have got hi there. Yeah, it's a nice community. And I just pick out randomly. There's no list here, so I just pick out randomly. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. Ooh. Susan Van Hagen. Hi there. That pull jumped out at me. Should I move out of my daughter's house? Should I move out of my daughter's house? Well, and some of the things that I say you may not even like, but I just have to say them, okay? Um, your daughter's acting like the parent here, and you know it's difficult because you've had a lifetime of independence and giving birth to your daughter and being a mother and struggling at times. Yet your daughter is treating you like you are the one who's the daughter that needs advice and who needs wisdom and being told what to do. Um, that's the energy I'm getting here. Um, let me say that daughters, children don't realize your history, what you've been through, the struggles that you've been through, you know, the night shifts that you've worked, double shifts you've worked to get that shopping in, and you know, looking for the bargain bucket there to see what you can scratch out of there to feed your kids. They've not been there, you know, they've not been there when you know you've lost your job and you don't even know where you're going to get the next you know, mortgage payment or rent to pay the rent. um, and you know, you're looking, what can we have for dinner because there's nothing in the cupboards. They forget that. Kids forget that. They forget that you may have trailed across 2 continents to see them, and used your last penny to actually get to see them. And they don't see that. They don't see that you may have gone without food, so you can afford to travel to see them. They don't see what you've been through. Um, they just see you as like you know, a person. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. They forget they were protected by you growing up, and you protected from them from that, and and when they asked for things, you tried to make out that you didn't want them to have everything that they asked for because you know, you didn't want to spoil them, but really couldn't afford it. You know, they tend to forget that, daughters, when they get older, and they tend to take over the dominant role of yeah, I'm a much better mother than you ever were, and I'd be a much better wife and a much better home person. I know much better than you. I know everything better than you. Um, everybody's journey is different. You know, everybody goes through different things, life lessons. We're all on a different journey. We're all on different journeys. We're all here to learn. You know, our souls, our spirits. You know, so what I pick up here, Suzanne, is she didn't, you know, she wouldn't even remembered you struggling. In fact, and she's just thinking selfishly of her own life. And I feel that she's acting like you know, you're a strong woman. You're a strong woman. You've been through adversity. You've gained wisdom. Why would you want your daughter dictating to you? You know. So this is what I pick up, and sometimes it's not nice to hear. I think you have to move out, not in a bad way, to save that relationship, to save your mother-daughter relationship. I don't feel that she's ready to sit down where you can talk to her of what you went through when she was growing up, and you know, and what it was like until she's experienced it, okay, until she starts to experience it herself, the hardships, the difficulties, and as our own children, yeah, as our own children, that's when she's going to understand you more, when she's been through her hardships. At the moment, she doesn't know what that is, so she's taking over you, and because you are a strong woman in your own right, with your wisdom, with, you know, you're shocked at the way that your daughter is not seeing that within you. But why should she see that within you when you kept that away from her? I think you need to move out. I think what I just explained there to you, Suzanne, is exactly what you're going through. And I feel that you know to keep this relationship. I don't know how you would explain that to your daughter. I think you need to be truthful to her and say, you know, I'm such a, you know, I look, without arguing, okay, I had some tough times bringing you up. And, you know, sometimes I didn't even know I was going to make it the next day. And, you know, and I want us to have a really close relationship. But I feel me living here. I feel me living here is not helping, because I'm so strongly independent and you're very strong-minded. But I do love you and I do want our relationship to work. But, you know, and just tell her who you are. You know, tell her who you are. Is that I'm a very strong character. I've been through adversity, you know, and you know, your kids, your daughters don't realise this. They don't know what you've been through. They don't know that you've been through that custody battle. They don't know that you was dragging through the courts, trying to get the money off the father. They don't know any of that. They don't know any of that. They just think, well, I want to be a better mother than my mother was. Because it's natural that daughters compete with their mothers. They do. Hi everyone. So that's the answer to you. I think you have to. I think you have to. I see like an apartment, and I see that although you're thinking, do I want to be on my own? Not really, but I don't want to be dictated to by my daughter, somebody I gave birth to. You know, somebody I gave birth to, struggled to, looked after them, got their back, protected them. I don't want somebody talking back to me when I've done all of that. So, hi there. So, that's your answer. Wow. Oh, Suzanne, I know that feeling. Okay. I think we do. The card that I pulled out for you is this card. And, you know, I get you, you know, you was very nurturing, making sure that your children got education, looked after your children, reared your children, okay. And a lot of these kids today just think that, you know, they're so arrogant. They're so arrogant. They talk to you like a piece of, you know, a piece of crap, you know, because they just want to exercise their power. Yeah. Okay, so if anybody, like I said, if anybody feels that I've touched a nerve and you want your own personal reading, there is a booking site in the description box at the bottom. If you can't get through on the booking site, some people have problems. go to my email. It's sixsensetarot@gmail.com. And I have an offer at the moment, quite a good offer on those readings. Okay. Hi everyone. Hi Teresa. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Just like all of us at the moment with what's going on in the world with this virus and all of this. So it's all coming up the winter time, and we're all kind of we'll get that again where we're having lockdowns and things like that. With the winter coming. Okay, so I'm like this, like all of us, trying to get through at the moment. Thank you, M23G, for your super chat. I will come now to your reading. And that's exactly what you have to do. If you want me to come straight to you, put your question in your reading, okay? In your super chat, sorry. Will the guy I just broke up with fight to win me over? Let's have a look. Will the guy I just broke up with fight to win me over, or was he just cheating? Oh, wow. What is he thinking? Well, cut him off. It doesn't matter what he's thinking, okay? If he's got you thinking like this, cut him off. And if he wants to come back to you, he will reach out to you, okay? I think I feel if he was happy to break up, and he's saying to you, "I'm sorry it didn't work out," and you're kind of a little bit kind of bemused by it all, thinking, "Right, you're happy about this, and this is strange." If you're starting to feel that way, like this is bizarre, and they're saying, yeah, it didn't work out, did it? So, oh well, we tried. And if that's their reaction, it's because they haven't had the chance to live life without you, you see. They haven't had the chance to live life without you. So they're just going on to the replacement of you, or that's what they feel. Or they may be going back to their ex. So if they've got that attitude of, because I do pick this up with this guy, that he's like, yeah, it's okay, no hard feelings. Sorry it didn't work out. If that's his attitude, it's because he's not had a chance to miss you. He's just, again, same situation as I said earlier. He just feels so confident that he can, he can pick you up and put you down when he wants to, and go and experience something else. And again, if he's capable of doing this, that just highlights his behavior. Now, what I pick up with this guy is he's like saying to you, which is you're very bemused over this, okay? He's saying to you, that's okay. Sorry it didn't work out, and no emotion, nothing. That's not normal when you break up with someone who cares about you, okay? That's not normal. That means that there's something else going on fishy behind the scenes. And you're thinking, really? Just break up just like that? It's because he is so confident in you that you're not going to go anywhere. And you are just going to be like a doormat, and you'll just come back if that doesn't work out. So what do you do in that situation? Well, is that somebody you want to be with? Is that somebody that, who sees you in that way, who can behave in that way? Is that somebody you want to, you really want to associate with? So what I would do with this situation, you see, is cut him off. Just cut him off. I would guarantee you after 6 months and you're not around, and suddenly he's left with this side chick, and he starts to miss you because you were you were the real deal. That he was so confident that you would never leave and you would never just move on. That he could just click his fingers because he's so arrogant and narcissistic. I would cut him off, and I can guarantee you this guy will be back on your doorstep within I'd say 8 months. Because after 8 months, they start to realise, okay, I miss that person. Because I jumped from one frying pan to another. I never thought that I would miss my girlfriend. But I do. And I'm with somebody else. So how does that work out? I mean, then you have to realise, you have to work it out here when he does return or reaches out to you, because he's thinking, okay, she's not chasing me, so I'm going to try to love bomb her back, hoover her back, and then it'll be like doing really nice things for you. And I wouldn't see that as chasing you to fight to get you back. I'd see that as like making a decision to just end it with you very coldly because they've got a replacement, not thinking that they may miss you. Once you've disappeared from their life and there's no you anymore, and they're living with this strange person they've known 5 minutes, and then they do something that's not like you used to do, then they're going to think, okay, it's stupidity. It's stupidity. Why would you want to be with someone who is so stupid? And I think that's all I've got to say with you. I would let it go. And I can't tell you what to do if he returns after 8 months, because I feel he will, and he'll, with tail between his legs. I slept with that one for a few months, but it's just not you, and I missed you. I'm not going to say that to you. It's just so kind of. I think he's stupid, love. Stupid. And when our mothers used to say to us, why do you want somebody like that? They're stupid. They've got somebody special like you, really attractive, who loves him, and he's acting stupid. So I think he loved you in his way, but not as grown up love. I don't feel. If he can do this, it's the same situation. So I feel what I pick up intuitively is that he loved you, but he just doesn't know what love is. until he realizes he let you go. And by then, you know, you're going to hate him by then. And you see, you get these types of guys who are stupid like this, who come back when you hate them and you don't want to know. And then they see it as a challenge to get you back. But, you know, what you've been through, how much they've hurt you. If you go back, what's the guarantee they won't do it again? So I feel he did love you in his own way, but he didn't love you enough to stop his behaviour, did he? No. And a long distance relationships, I would say 90% of the time they don't work. Yeah, maybe 10, 20% of the time they work, but majority of the times they don't work. Is he a different culture to you? I'm 23G. I feel this is a problem if it's a long distance. So I feel he did love you. I feel he cared for you, but I don't feel it was the love that you're looking for. Okay. So that's what I get there. Okay. Okay, everyone. So I've been on here for 1 hour and 11 minutes, and it goes so quickly. And I just want to say thank you, all of you. I hope that I've helped you on your journeys, okay, and helped heal your spirit and your soul, because that's one of the things that I want to do. Okay, now. So I will. What I'm going to do is. Did he sleep with anyone else? I feel very reluctant to. I would let it go, love. I would let it go. You see, you will only leave it when you're ready to leave too. If he was the one that ended it with you and said something like, "I'm sorry it didn't work out," I would say, yes, there is someone else in the background, okay, and he's not really made an effort. I feel, yeah, there is someone there in the background. Because guys, you see, when guys really care and love someone and they want to be with that person, and they're not just, you know, immature idiots, because I picked this person up as a damn idiot to treat you like that, okay. He should have got a ring on your finger. He should have asked you to come and live with him, plan to live together. If he truly, utterly was so in love with you, he would have made plans for you two guys to get together and be closer together. If he didn't do that, and he was the one to say to you, "I'm sorry it didn't work out," I would take that. He's met someone else, and you're just like, you would be like a backup call. Not in a bad way. It's him that's got the behaviour, not you. So remember this, okay? It's not you. It's not your fault. If this guy was grown up enough, a grown man, and pulled his big man pants up, he would have made it work for you so you could be close together. But instead he acted like an idiot. And that's the behaviour you're dealing with. Go with the behaviour. Go with the behaviour. And is that somebody you want to be with who behaves in that way? Okay. That's what I would say to anyone, okay? Um, Thank you so much. So hi Renata. Hi there, love. Thank you for your super chat. Um, hi Yvonne. Does this man I still have in my heart have any feelings for me, or should I move on? Look, anybody here who's thinking this, move on, move on. And if they do reach out to you, and you still kind of have feelings, okay, then you can make a judgment to actually say, okay, I actually moved on. We didn't break up with this behavior from, if he behaved in that way, Renata, and just dropped you and ghosted you, again, I'd go with the behavior, because if somebody can do that, they don't care about how you feel. They don't care how much they're hurting you. If they turn around and say to you, it's not working out, is it? No, it's not. And, and it's all your fault, by the way, why this didn't work out. I'm not going to take any responsibility here for dumping you. They won't say that, but they'll say, look, it's not worked out, has it? No. And if they say that, they've got, they've got somebody else lined up. And if they've got somebody else lined up and they're willing to drop you and be cold like that, then you have to go with that behavior. If that person can hurt me like that without any conscience, is that somebody I want to spend my life with, who can actually treat me that way, tear out my heart, make me feel like I don't want to date anyone for weeks and months, and I want to stay alone, I don't want to touch another relationship, then I would go with the behavior. That person left you in that state. They did it deliberately. And I would go with that. I would go with that. I would see that as your closure. I would see that as your closure. If that person can just do that, and then, oh, I'm sorry it didn't work out, and wanting to look at your reaction as you walk out of the door, then that person's deliberately wanting to hurt you. And that's someone you cannot trust in your life, okay? Someone who deliberately wants to hurt you. They should be doing the opposite. They should be deliberately trying to make you feel happier, deliberately trying to make you feel content, deliberately trying to make you feel wanted and loved. That's what they should be doing. Okay, so I think you should move on, Renata. It's easier said than done, but I'm trying to link in with this guy. This guy is so used to women chasing him, Renata. I don't know whether this is right or not, but this is what I'm picking up intuitively. This guy is so used to women chasing him. Thank you, Kelly. That's so sweet of you. This is how you should be. You should be very gentle, patient, and kind, even if you feel this pain in your heart. And just the way you get the closure is just to say, if that person is capable of doing that, behaving in such a way, then how could I trust that person to be with that person for the rest of my life with my feelings, because your life is important, okay? Your life is the most important thing. He left you. I'd move on, love. I'd move on. I think you're very beautiful. The way that you show value to a guy like this who's willing to just drop you, the same thing. If he's willing to do that, what kind of a guy is that? I would shock the socks off this guy and move on, and just get along with your life and try to divert your mind away from this guy, because then when they've lost sight of you, when they've lost control over your emotions, they will come searching for you again, because it's all about ego with some guys. And I get that with your guy, Renata. It's all about ego. And if you have disappeared out of their radar, and they're thinking, well, she's just disappeared, why? And it hurts their ego, although they ended it and they finished it with you. When you've kind of gone and you just cut them off cold turkey, that they're going to start to think, because it hurts their ego, although they ended it. So that's what I would do, not to get him back, but just to exactly, Renata. You're there to feed his ego. I've just said it to you just now. When you pull away, he whenever I try to get away, he approaches me. There you go. You've just confirmed it yourself, what I've just said. It's about controlling your emotions and trying to pull you back in. So if I was you, I would not be friends with this guy. I think you're feeding his ego. I feel that he's attractive. I also get with this guy, he's quite financially well off. I also get that he is, women kind of. He doesn't have to work hard with women, and he feels that, yeah, you're friends for many years. You say you're friends for many years, but he dropped you, didn't he? He ended it with you. He left me in doubt. Yeah. Oh, he left you in doubt. Yeah, it's not a controlling game, and I feel this is what this is: hot and cold, hot and cold. Oh, last year you were together. Why are you not together now? Last year you were together, and the rest of the time you were friends. Why are you not together now? And he won't let you go. To me, he just wants you to. To me, it sounds like he just wants you there to prop up his ego, because you're very attractive, and he doesn't want to feel, because that hurts his ego. He doesn't make any more. Okay, so if anybody wants a personal reading, I would say here, holding on to these feelings here, Renata, he's just keeping you dangling on a string, and when you pull away, he pulls you back in. It's like he's the puppet master. And when you kind of think, okay, he's not interested, so I'll move on, he comes back in and he pulls you back into actually, because he's playing with you. He's playing with you. And I feel once you get that, once you understand that this guy is playing with you and it's all a game to him, it's an ego game, I think then you can distinguish, how can he play that game? That's hurtful and that's cruel. Then that's the sort of person you're dealing with. And do you want to be around somebody like that? That's what I get. Okay. Okay. Oh, sending you lots of love, Renata. I feel it. I feel it. Okay. Oh, bless. Okay, let me go to Elsie. Hi, Yvonne. Can you please advise if I will be able to find a new job soon? Yeah, I do get you. You've just come out of a job, haven't you? I'm picking up that you have just either been lost your job or you've just come out. And that is very, when somebody lets you go like that, it's very, you start to blame yourself, and it's like, why wasn't I good enough? Why didn't they keep me on? And why didn't I? And it's like it leaves you in limbo land because you're sort of in between that job and getting another job, and you're kind of in between, and that in between time, instead of seeing it as like, oh my God, this is horrible, and am I ever going to feel any, am I ever going to be good enough to get another job? This time of being in between, you need to treat it in a positive way. You need to see this as like, okay, well, this is the universe telling me that I can, looking at it in a positive sense. The universe is telling me that job was not the right job for me, and I could actually fit into something else which would suit me a lot better. So first of all, that's what you need to say to yourself, and then see this time in between as a time to actually contemplate that, and look at, okay, why wasn't that job the right job for me, and what job would be the right job for me? And I feel that's where you start out. And I think you're going to realize what job is right for you, what job you will fit into. Now, I do get like a professional job. I don't feel this last place was that professional. And I feel this is illuminating that I need to get somewhere else that's more professional. Okay. And has a less kind of toxic environment. So that's what I get. I feel this time and space in between is this realization, but also to build yourself up for your next job. And your next job, I feel, is let's have a look. If I will be able to find a new job first. Well, I think you need to get out this. I feel you're a little bit depressed here, and you need to build on, this time you've got. Just see it as a break, like a break from work, a break from working patterns, and so you can declutter your head, and applying for other jobs here. I just feel at the moment you're a bit low with the last job, and it's like getting yourself away from that job. Okay, I feel burnout here. I feel you may have been burnt out with that. So let's use my pendulum. Will Elsie be able to find another job soon? And it's a difficult climate at the moment, isn't it? Will she be able to find a job soon? Oh, it's saying yes. yes, but it's not going to be an overnight thing. You will find another job, but it's going to be you're going to have to go through the process of the interview, jumping through hoops with the mandatory stuff, and the training and all that kind of thing, and then actually getting into the job. So I get a job here, but it's like some kind of retraining, or there's like and you've got to jump through these hoops as well to prove yourself to these people, like some kind of preceptorship or apprenticeship or something like that. Okay, guys. So I do get you getting another job when, let's see if I can pull out the new year after. I don't think people will be recruiting unless they're desperate, but I don't feel the recruitment. I feel because of the climate and the money situation, I feel that we're talking about January. So I would see this time here is you getting your thoughts together, collecting your thoughts. Okay, that's what I get. You're just going to have to really cut back to, your work environment was toxic. That's what I picked up. And I think what you should do is detoxify from that past job. And you're thinking about moving into another industry. That's where I see the new, the training, the jumping of the hoops, and that's going to take time. So so a lot of thinking to do, and the money's going to be tight until you decide what to do in January. But I feel what have you got? October, November, December, 3 months. But by then, you will have detoxified. Do not blame that on yourself. Okay. I think you were in a corporate environment, very cutthroat. Any corporate environment that works towards targets is very cutthroat, very cutthroat. And they get rid of if the targets are not met, and it's not even your fault. It could be management structural fault. It could be structural fault, but they blame it on the employees, and they will drop you like that. If it's like a target-driven environment, maybe that's what you want to get away from. It can come across as bullying, trying to get you to reach those targets. So I think maybe something that's not target-driven and not corporate in a way, that you can just go there and do your job, and you've not got to reach these targets, because that's what I get here with your work situation before. So a lot of detoxifying from the last job and thinking about the sort of work you would like next time, which is, I don't feel you should go anywhere near target driven. I feel that you should get either a caseload or something like that, but something that is, not about making money for a company. Okay, so that's it, guys. I'm going to go now. Oh, my throat is sore. We're talking. So thank you, all of you. And thank you so much for your super chats, and I've really enjoyed it. I hope that I've helped you with your journeys and with your inner core, your inner soul and your spirit, okay, to continue on your journey in a very kind of productive way, okay. Just to finish here, High Prussian, just to finish here, let's not ignore red flags. Let's not ignore people's behavior. Okay, because people's behavior is they decide to make that decision to treat you in that way. They have decided that I'm going to, like, let's for instance, I am going to ghost this person who cares about me, who loves me, who's invested in me. I am just going to cut this person off. And I'm going to do that until I just explore that avenue for a while. And I'm going to leave this open-ended with no closure so I can use that person as a backup plan. Always look at people's behavior. That's the measure of who they are as a person. And do you want to be with someone like that? Okay, that's why I'm going to end this. Okay. Thank you so much. Take care, everyone. Oh, I love your sunflower. Oh, so cute. Thank you, Prussian, for your lovely emojis. Love all of you. Okay, take care. Look after yourselves. Life's too short. Okay, bye for now.